today this is my entry for the IAmFreedom Makeup Awards. This is my signature look. This is something that I wear every single day. I can wear it to parties if I want. I can wear it to the gym, not that I go. I can wear it to the park, whatever. This is it. It's pretty simple but pretty effective. It's just a brown smoky eye with a nude lip, something that everybody's seen. But today I just wanted to show you how I actually do it, how I achieve this look. I don't mention any products that I've used, but I do show you the techniques that I use to create this look. So how to blend foundation, how to blend your eyeshadow, how to do your eyebrows, how to stick on eyelashes, line your lips, everything. These are all my sort of tips and tricks that I use every single day to get this look that I want. I hope you like it, and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do is I like to tie my hair out of my face. So I'm just gonna grab like half of it. You really want to use a toner because you want your face to reap all the benefits of your moisturizer. Make sure I rub that in really gently. You don't want to tug on your face and damage it. So I'm going to use a eye cream that helps your eye makeup set under your eye so it doesn't sit in all the creases. I'm not going to put this all over my face, I'm just going to put this in the place that I want to be radiant underneath my foundation. So kind of like here, a little bit on my nose and forehead. I'd stay away from my chin because it's got acne on it and I don't want to highlight that. I'm going to be using a foundation that eliminates redness. And I'm going to be taking a flat topped foundation brush and just buffing that into my skin. Now, because that foundation doesn't cover all my acne completely, I use a higher coverage foundation. So that was a medium coverage foundation. So now I'll use something that's full coverage, something that is meant to cover acne scars or tattoos, something like that. And just use the tiniest amount on the back of my hand, and I'll just dot this around. Just tap it in really gently with my finger. Next, I'll do under eye. So because the underneath of my eyes are quite blue, to counteract that, I'm just going to be using sort of orange coloured concealer. I'll just put this in the corner of my eye. So this is just going to get rid of those really deep circles. So next I'm going to use a liquid concealer. This is more like my natural skin tone. Before I set that, I'm going to take a solid highlighter. I'm just going to swirl that around my finger and I'm just going to put this on the high points of my face. Now the reason I'm doing this before I powder is because you don't really want to use a solid highlighter on top of a powder, it'll just go cakey. I don't want to put any powder over where I've just highlighted. I'll go in with that same sponge, set that concealer there, just not there. The next thing that I actually like to do is, I don't do my eyebrows yet, I like to do my bronzer. And I take a brush that's like this, so it's angled and fluffy. I'm just going to take this into the hollows of my cheeks. And if you're someone who maybe doesn't have hollows of your cheeks, or you think you don't, and you don't know where they are, you can go from the top of your ear and just straight down. That's where your jawline will be. So just take some there, and that's about as far as you want to bring it down. this onto the top.
My deepest fears, my
And then what I like to do is get a big fluffy bronzing brush, and I like to use a shimmery bronzer, and just take a little bit and just put that over the top, only a small bit, just to warm everything up a bit more. And finally, for my cheeks, I'll just take that same fluffy angled brush, and I'm taking a pink shimmery blush and just popping that over the top. And I'm bringing this down just a little bit further, because when you get, pink cheeks, it doesn't just sort of stay here, it sort of comes here as well. So yeah, next we're on to eyebrows. So I just like to comb through my eyebrows with a spoolie. So this is kind of a taupey grey brown. I'm just doing really fine strokes and just mapping out my eyebrow. So if I'm going from the bottom, I'll do little strokes upwards. If I'm going from the top, I'm doing little strokes downwards. And I just want to keep it really light, like I'm barely even touching my skin. And at this point, I'm not really overdrawing my eyebrows, I'm just filling in what I've already got. So when it comes to the middle of your eyebrow, I'm just doing some really fine strokes, and then just buffing that out. So you could stop there if you like, but I like to use just a bit of brow powder as well. I'm just taking like a taupey shade of brown. I'm mixing a few shades together, so I'm mixing a dark brown, a medium brown, and a lighter brown all together, just to sort of come up with a custom shade. And just with an angled brush, a really fine angled brush, I'm just running this through my eyebrows really gently, just to define the edges. It also helps if you use a pencil, it just helps to diffuse the edges a little bit so that they're not so harsh and it looks more like a natural eyebrow. And also I kind of like it when your eyebrow has like gaps in it. I just think it looks more natural and it looks nice. We're going to move on to eyes. I'm just taking this on my finger and popping this all over my eyelid. Because this is such a light colour, I can blend it out with my finger. I don't really need to use a brush. It doesn't really matter if this doesn't look so pretty and blended. It's just a base colour. So taking a fluffy brush, I'm just taking that same colour and I'm just gonna work that through the bottom of my eye. With a slightly more dense brush, I'm just going to be taking a slightly darker brown and just running that through my crease. And I'm pressing really lightly as well. Right now I'm just sort of using this brush to just lay the product on. I'm going right in my socket bone and I'm ending right where the end of my eyebrow is. And then that fluffy brush that we just used, I'm just gonna blend that out. But I'm blending in a circular motion. Then as I come to the end, I'm just dragging it out slightly towards my eyebrow. So circle, 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 drag. Grab that same stick highlighter that I used earlier on my cheekbones. Yeah, so take this in the corner. And then grab a powder highlighter and just set over that cream. Okay, so I like to use gel eyeliners or pencils. So what I like to do is I only do my eyeliner from the middle of my eye outwards. Firstly, what I'll do is I'll find the middle of my eye, the point where my eye comes up to the highest point, and from that point draw a line really close, a really thin line, really close to my lash line, all the way to the end. Right now you can see that that line is following my eyelid, and I just want to sort of take it, the edge, and start to build up this edge a little bit so it becomes a little bit more straight. So now the line's a lot more straight rather than following my actual eye line, which I feel just sort of drags my eye down a bit. Now what I want to do, because I want to create a flick to elongate my eye, drag the pencil from the line of the bottom of my eye upwards, so you sort of use the bottom of your eye as a reference point. Go in and really, really lightly drag it out, and then we're just going to do the same on the other eye. I like to get a smudging brush, and I like to take a dark brown eyeshadow, and I just like to buff that line out. So I'm packing the most of the product onto my, really close to my eyelash, and then just blending it out and smudging. Something that I've really liked doing recently as well is wearing end lashes, especially for like a daytime thing. It just sort of elongates your eyelashes without looking too heavy. Take a normal pair of eyelashes, so just these kind of like wispy eyelashes, and then just cut off the fronts. So now I'm just going to glue these on. So while I'm waiting for those to dry, I'm just going to take a highlighter and just highlight over these little areas again. So this is something I leave until the end. I like to do just a little bit down the bridge of the nose. I don't like to highlight the tip of my nose, but sometimes I like to highlight the sides. That can look quite pretty. Also, as it's drying, I like to decide what lip colour I'm going to wear. But for every day, I tend to just stick to like a nude colour. So I've already got lip balm on, which is really important because I tend to wear matte colours and they're quite drying. So what I'm going to do first is just quickly line my lips. Then I like to take a matte lipstick and just fill in the line. By now, those should be properly tacky. So we're going to go from the middle of the eye where I put that eyeliner out. I'm going to get as close to the lash line as we can. And I just like to sort of press down on the band to make sure that it's all in contact with my eye. To finish, I'm just going to put some mascara on. I just want to blend those lashes with my natural lashes, and I want to make sure that I'm putting quite a bit of mascara on this part, in a part of my eye, because otherwise it's just going to look crazy. So the last thing is just go back in with my eyeliner and hide that band, because sometimes you can still see it. So I just drag that really lightly over the band just to sort of get rid of the glue that you can see. So this isn't really going on my actual eye, it's going on the band itself. So yeah, this is pretty much the final look. This is what I wear every day. You can wear it with or without lashes, with or without lipstick, however you want to do it. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Maybe if you'll try it, I don't know. Thank you.